Can you tell if your criminal record is public or private? Have you ever wondered whether your criminal record is something anyone can see or if it is kept private? This question can be quite important, especially if you are dealing with the aftermath of a criminal case. Let's break down how to find out if your record is public or private and what that means for you. The status of a criminal record, whether it is public or private, depends on various factors. These include where you live, the type of record, and the current situation of your case. Generally, criminal records contain details about arrests, charges, convictions, and sentencing. However, not all records are automatically available to the public. Public records can be accessed by anyone. In contrast, private or sealed records have restricted access. This means that you may need a court order or specific permission to view them. To determine if your record is public or private, start by looking at how law enforcement agencies and courts classify records. They often categorize records as public, private, protected, or sealed. For instance, initial police reports might be public, but sensitive materials, such as victim information, are usually kept private until the case is resolved. The status of your case also plays a role. If your case is still ongoing or under appeal, the records are likely protected. Once a case is closed, some records may become public unless they have been sealed. Certain types of cases, like child custody or protective orders, often have a mix of public and private documents to safeguard sensitive information. When checking your record, you should also consider the specific details within it. Even in public records, personal information such as social security numbers or addresses of individuals not involved in the case is typically redacted or kept private. If you want to check the status of your record, the first step is to contact the law enforcement agency or court where your record is held. They can provide information on whether your record is public, private, or sealed. You can also look up your case summary online if it is available. This may show whether documents are accessible or restricted. If you believe your record should be private or sealed, you can file a motion with the court. This request will be reviewed, and if granted, it may limit public access to your record. Understanding whether your criminal record is public or private is essential, especially from a criminal defense standpoint. Public records can impact your job prospects, housing opportunities, and overall reputation. Many post-conviction relief strategies involve seeking to seal or expunge records to minimize public access and reduce negative consequences. Sealing a record means it is hidden from public view but still accessible to law enforcement and certain agencies. On the other hand, expungement may completely remove the record. To sum it up, determining if your criminal record is public or private involves checking with the relevant court or law enforcement agency, reviewing the status of your case, and understanding the classification rules that apply. If your record is public and you want to protect your privacy, taking legal steps to seal it may be necessary.